Imagine it's March 30th, 2026. The doors of the San Francisco federal court swing open. Inside, two of the world's most powerful men are forced to look each other in the eye under oath: Sam Altman and Elon Musk. But they aren't fighting over money. They are fighting over the soul of the first machine that can outthink us all. Yesterday, February 10th, 2026, Elon Musk didn't just file a lawsuit. He executed a merger that sounds like science fiction, but is now a $1.25 trillion reality. SpaceX has officially absorbed xAI. Musk is no longer trying to fix OpenAI from the inside. He's building an orbital intelligence that makes earthbound AI look like a pocket calculator. We are exposing the secret diaries, the $44 million betrayal, and the Project Q-Star breakthrough that changed everything. This isn't just a legal analysis. This is the story of the last war humanity will ever need to fight. Welcome to the $1.25 trillion war. To win this war, we have to look at the receipts. Between 2016 and 2020, Elon Musk didn't invest in OpenAI. He donated $44 million to a dream that AI would be a shield, not a sword. But in the unsealed discovery documents of early 2026, we found something chilling. While Musk was writing checks to save humanity, internal memos show the pivot to profit was already being engineered in secret rooms. Greg Brockman's private notes from 2017, now a key exhibit, explicitly say, "We don't want to lie to Elon, but if we don't go for profit, we die." OpenAI claims they evolved to survive. Musk claims they lied to steal his capital and his vision. Who is right? The jury will see a founding certificate that states OpenAI exists exclusively for charitable purposes. If the jury rules this was a binding contract, every dollar Microsoft has made from GPT-4 could be legally reclaimed. We are talking about the largest financial clawback in history. Here is the legal smoking gun that will make your blood boil. In the unsealed 2025 to 2026 agreements, a new clause was added to the OpenAI-Microsoft partnership. It states that the power to declare AGI, artificial general intelligence, no longer rests with OpenAI's board alone. Instead, it requires a vote from an independent expert panel. Musk's lawsuit alleges this panel is a legal shell game. Think about it. If OpenAI achieves AGI, Microsoft loses everything. Do you really believe a panel influenced by trillion-dollar interests will ever admit that AGI is here? Musk argues that Project Q-Star has already crossed the finish line. But Sam Altman is keeping the AGI label hidden to keep the Microsoft billions flowing. We are looking at a corporate cover-up of the greatest invention in human history. While the lawyers fight in San Francisco, the real battle is happening in the research labs. Since January 2026, a mass exodus has begun. Top engineers are leaving OpenAI for Musk's xAI. Why? Because they don't want to build a closed box for Microsoft. They want to build the truth-seeking AI Musk promised with Grok 4. OpenAI has retaliated by accusing Musk of a deliberate scheme to steal trade secrets for his Nevada-based supercomputer. This is no longer a civil disagreement. It is a war for the only resource that matters: human intelligence. In 2026, an engineer isn't just an employee. They are a weapon of mass disruption. While Sam Altman is busy testifying about ethics, Elon Musk is solving the one problem OpenAI can't buy its way out of: the energy wall. By February 13th, 2026, the global power grid is screaming under the weight of AI training. OpenAI is currently tethered to Earth, dependent on Microsoft's Azure and the terrestrial power lines of the United States. But look at what Musk did on February 10th. By merging SpaceX and XAI, he created a loophole that the law wasn't ready for. SpaceX's new Orbital data nodes are not just satellites. They are solar-powered supercomputers, orbiting 340 miles above the courtroom. Musk is building an intelligence that literally lives in the sun, bypassing every environmental regulation and every power constraint on the planet. This is the ultimate hardware coup. If OpenAI is the brain, Musk is building the nervous system that spans the stars. As we approach the March 30th, 2026 trial date, the focus shifts to 12 ordinary citizens in San Francisco. Their decision will define the legal DNA of the next century. If the jury finds that OpenAI breached its founding nonprofit contract, the financial fallout will be cataclysmic. We could see the court order a digital divestiture, forcing OpenAI to strip Microsoft of its exclusive licenses and return to an open-source model. Imagine a world where the most powerful AI on Earth, currently worth $135 billion, is suddenly made free for everyone to download. But there's a darker possibility. If the jury sides with OpenAI, they are effectively ruling that the buy button and the concept of a binding non-profit mission is officially dead. They will be saying that in the age of AGI, a promise is only as good as the profit it generates. If we lose the concept of a binding mission in 2026, we don't just lose a lawsuit. We lose the right to trust the architects of our future. Imagine the day after the March 30th verdict. If Musk wins and the orbital data nodes become the new backbone of global intelligence, the very definition of a nation-state changes. We are moving from the rule of law to the rule of the orbit. But if OpenAI prevails, we accept a world where ownership is a relic of the past, a world where our thoughts, our history, and our digital souls are merely rented from a trillion-dollar landlord. The real trial isn't happening in San Francisco. It's happening in your pocket, in your home, and in the choices you make every single day. In a world filled with noise and surface-level headlines, you've chosen to go deeper. You are part of the elite 1% who refuses to be left behind by the legal architecture of the future. You understand that knowledge isn't just power, it's protection. At Ligatech Insights, we don't just watch the war. We provide the intelligence you need to survive it. You are the jury now. Your verdict. If you believe AG, I should be open source and human owned, hit that like button and type sovereign in the comments. If you think big tech's evolution is the only path to survival, type evolution. The $1.25 trillion war has just begun. Subscribe, stay informed, and above all, stay sovereign. I'll see you at the verdict.